Hello, future millionaires. This is Aztec, and this is the CSC. Alright guys, today we're going to talk about a couple things. One thing that I really want to kind of delve into that I think is extremely important is that the Matic network is moving into the DeFi space. So DeFi projects are going to start building on top of Matic, and that is a catalyst for amazing things for Matic. But also I'd like to go ahead and address some of the concerns in the community. There has been some members of the Matic Network team that have moved on to other opportunities, and I want to go ahead and dispel any concerns that might be there, with these people that are moving on to other opportunities. So let me just make sure we're recording. All right, so basically, guys, before we get into all of this, awesome stuff that's going on, I do want to say recently I did make this video here. Where you can actually earn $60 by entering the contest. In this video, I explained why Matic is actually ready to scale Ethereum and take it to the next level. And in this video here, I actually have a lot of research explaining why I think Matic can actually reach $1 to $4 conservatively. So definitely, if you're a Matic holder, I think you need to subscribe to my channel, Crypto Secret Circle, and also follow me on Twitter because there's a lot of other information that I release there. That's at @circle_crypto. Now, to go ahead and get into everything, I guess we'll go ahead and start with some of the concerns before we get into the juicy stuff like DeFi. Now, some of the team members recently that have left include one of my favorite people in crypto, which is Chandra. He is the VP of Operations and Marketing, an amazing guy, very brilliant. He's part of the core team. He's literally the VP, and definitely sad to see him go. But first of all, before we go into what they're doing, what these team members are doing, I do want to say I think most importantly here, it's so important to understand and respect that people are going to do what's best for them. It doesn't mean that there's any negativity within the move that's being made. I think that Chandresh has done amazing things. Specifically, I'm singling him out here. I think he's done amazing things for the Matic network, being there and creating amazing opportunities for the Matic network. So with people, I think we have to first of all respect that new opportunities are good for them, and with everything that he's done for the Matic network, also leaving on such a positive note, I think there's no need to have concern. But in general, before we get into what he's doing and things like that, I do want to say that also, just because someone leaves a company, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily totally a loss. They can actually assist a project from another side, create more opportunities. Let me just check this here. I mean, basically, sorry, I had an important message come up. But basically, when someone leaves the team, they can create more opportunities. They can, if they're working for a specific project, the Matic network can consult with them. They reach out to new investors. There's so many different opportunities that someone moving on to another team in blockchain actually gives the Matic network. So no one's asked me to make this video, guys. This is, I want to even say, no one that has left the team has specifically talked to me and told me what I'm going to talk about. This is just my opinion. I've known a lot of these people for the past year or so, and this is my take on the situation and why I don't think that them moving on is a negative thing or anything to be concerned about. Also, specifically, before we get into DeFi, we'll just kind of hash this out. So, Chandra, VP Operations and Marketing. So recently, he actually came out and said he's introducing UniLend, a finance to welcome every token to DeFi. I'm going to explain why I think his move is actually going to benefit Matic, and why he's also going to revolutionize DeFi. But before we go there, I also want to point out that he did some amazing things for the Matic Network team. He grew the Matic community outreach to 100K plus. He made thousands of announcements, and did a lot of other networking and things like that. He led AMAs, and much more. Here's a lot of things that he did, and he tweeted this out in May. But there was a lot that he did. So he is definitely a very influential person in the team, and it's sad to see him go, but he is doing some amazing things. The project that he introduced today looks awesome, and I do want to explain why I think that's going to also help Matic. But before we go into that, I know some other people from the team left. I want to just say, one of them moved on to work on DeFi Dollar, which is a stable coin, and that really just provides the Matic Network team with more consulting abilities and more opportunities, basically, because there is probably, in my opinion, going to possibly be a stable coin that launches on top of Matic at some point in the history of Matic, especially with Matic moving into DeFi. So, now the Matic team has the ability to refer to the team that's working on the Matic network or looking to launch. If they have any questions or need consulting, they have someone that works for another team that can possibly provide and help with various things. So there's that. Also, another member, which I know of, just moved on in general and is enjoying life. And I think that, as we know, the Matic team is truly shifting. There is something happening. Basically, Matic grew from being a small startup to being and having the ability to truly scale Ethereum to the next level. The applications, the dApps that are on top of Ethereum, even applications, dApps from Tron and Loom, So in this shift, there's just going to be people that look for new opportunities, look for new challenges, that have already done great things, and they're doing something that works for them. So within this shift, where now it's truly Matic is moved on, from being a small startup to a superpower within crypto, technology wise, definitely. So when you realize that, there's just going to be some shifts and moves, and that's not a negative thing. Also, I'm explaining why they can be positive, and I'll explain more on with Chandra's move and things like that, why it can be beneficial for the team. But also another thing, the Matic Network recently explained, this was July 21st of 2020, they said that we have welcomed 20 plus new team members since January. So the team is actually growing. And another thing is that some of the main developers for the team, they haven't left. You still have the same main developers, and the team is growing. So J&T, Sandeep, Anurag, they're all still working with the team. So all in all, the team is still moving forward, and it's moving into some really amazing areas like DeFi. So I'm happy for Chandrash. I just want to say this. I'm happy for him. He's one of my favorite people in crypto. I really like the guy. I have a lot of respect for him. I'm happy for him. I just want to tell you, Chandrash, best wishes with your move. And let's move on here to DeFi. So I do want to talk about UniLend, which is a project that looks amazing, looks like it's going to revolutionize the DeFi space. But before I get into that, I do want to talk about Stafi and some of the moves that Matic is making to move into the DeFi space. Now, this is huge, guys, because they really are saying that DeFi and gaming are going to really initiate that bull run. And some people are already saying we've already started the bull run. Personally, I've said for a long time I believe the bull run really initiated when it bounced, off 3,200, and we've been moving in a that basically that started the bull run, in my opinion. But DeFi is extremely important for this space, and gaming, and Matic Network is highly they've made a lot of moves in gaming. They have the largest gaming dApps in crypto, and now they're moving into DeFi. Now, specifically, something that's amazing is they actually started this multi-million-dollar DeFi incubator program. So it says, looking at the huge interest from many DeFi teams for Layer 2, announcing a multi-million-dollar DeFi focus incubator program. Already a few cool DeFi projects blossoming on Matic Network, which will be announced soon. So we have to understand that they already have teams that are working on top of the Matic Network that are looking to develop, and there's a whole incubator program that are going to start assisting these projects to move into the Matic Network and develop on top of the Matic Network. So this is huge because this is going to gain a lot of traction with developers, and specifically DeFi developers. Also, recently they did say, as our first DeFi focus initiative, Stafi Protocol is launching a $40,000 staking drop for Matic stakers. 40K of FIS tokens distributed to Matic stakers. So you're already seeing news, and I talked about this on the last video about Stafi, and I just wanted to kind of basically explain who they are and what we're already seeing that's at the table, essentially. So let's go ahead and take a look at Stafi. So I think I'll just have to pull up their all right, guys, sorry about this. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. So what we have at the table already. So I'm going to kind of go through this article. It says, on July 18, 2020, Stafi and Matic, a project that specializes in the extension of Ethereum sidechains, reached a strategic cooperation where Stafi will support Matic token in the staking drop campaigns. This partnership will help Matic further increase the staking rate and improve the bonding among the community members. In the future, Stafi and Matic will carry out deeper cooperation. So what we know already is that Stafi is a decentralized protocol that's going to be working with the Matic network. Specifically, what they're looking to do is do this airdrop. And just to kind of give you a little idea of who they are, we'll go here. It says the role Stafi will play in DeFi applications is through its R token. The R token is a staking derivative and can act as a basic asset. Holders of R tokens will also own the redemption and income rights of staking tokens. When the original token is staked in the network, the R token will replace it in circulation. This will remove both the competition between staking and DeFi and the problem of lack of total asset value and asset types in the field of DeFi. For DeFi projects, our token is a much better choice than native proof of stake tokens. So essentially they're saying what Stafi and Matic are striving for is to make DeFi more prosperous in a effective way. So we basically know that they essentially give more value to projects that stake, the projects that they work with. For instance, if you're staking Tezos, Atom, Matic, any of these, you're going to be able to get airdrops through this protocol. And it says in the network for a certain period of time, they can submit a proof to Stafi and enjoy the FIS, the native token of Stafi airdrop. So Stafi will allow Matic stakers to claim FIS rewards. Through this airdrop, Matic can encourage token holders who have never tried staking earlier to give it a try. We believe that the staking rate will greatly increase and the network will be much safer through the initiative. In the future, Matic staking contract will be deployed by Stafi to support liquid staking of Matic, consolidating the security of Matic for good. So really this is an amazing partnership because you basically have more incentives to stake Matic, and when you have more incentive, that means more people are going to be staking Matic, which means there's more security, and that even helps with price because you have less Matic on the open market and being staked. This is for, probably more for long-term investors, but this is all good for, in my opinion, good for Matic investors. So this looks like a really great initiative and project. I'm really excited to see more. Obviously, again, what we know today is that they're looking to airdrop staking, or sorry, their token to Matic stakers. So really awesome to see. And again, they're saying Stafi to launch $40,000, $40K, $1,000 worth of the staking drop for Matic stakers. So that's awesome to see. In general, though, there is based off this tweet here, there's two other DeFi projects that are looking to come out and tell the community that they're working with the Matic network, and this is the first. So a little speculation, kind of going back now to UniLend and Chandra. Chandra did say that he's introducing UniLend Finance to welcome every token to DeFi. If we look at DeFi, we know that there is a huge untapped market. There's a lot of tokens and projects that are not able to be used in a decentralized financial type way. And basically in this article that Chandresh wrote, he's explaining what UniLend is and why it's important. There is this is the speculation part. There is a possibility that the Matic network actually works with this new project that Chandresh is doing. And I'll kind of get into the idea of why I believe that could be the case. It really, it may not actually be working with Matic network. But I know that it will definitely benefit the Matic network because they're basically saying, again, here it's saying they're welcoming every token to the DeFi space because there's many tokens that, are not able to. So to get into this, it says the existing DeFi solutions have successfully demonstrated the demand for trading the time value of digital assets. However, current systems have left the majority of digital assets outside of the DeFi ecosystem. There are over 6,000 tokens listed on CoinMarketCap. However, the current platforms such as Compound, Aave, MakerDAO, and many more support less than 30 assets. So less than 30 assets, guys. That's not very many tokens out of 6,000 tokens listed on CoinMarketCap that that you're able to use in a decentralized financial way. So current DeFi platforms act as a gatekeeper in allowing which projects to be part of the pool, thereby barring the majority of assets for participation in the DeFi ecosystem. Multi-asset pools Also expose lenders to risk associated with all of the included assets with no control over the collaterals against which their funds can be lent, thereby exposing them to risk associated with all the assets. Peer-to-peer protocols that are looking to accommodate more tokens are asynchronous platforms with added costs and friction to the lenders and borrowers, making them practically non-viable solutions in terms of gaining meaningful traction. So what he's basically saying is that there's a lot of issues with DeFi, and basically he goes into the untapped market, and also why his project is going to be better. So we're going to skip through some of these pieces, but it says there's a huge market opportunity for a protocol that supports a larger number of assets in a decentralized and permissionless way. UniLend is designed to address this untapped market and fuel the blockchain ecosystem by opening up the DeFi space for all tokens. Now, we kind of know basically what UniLend is, but I do want to say the key. I want to just skip down to the key features, which these things are amazing. If you're someone that uses DeFi or wants to invest in DeFi, I think that you need to understand why this project really is interesting, to me at least. So permissionless listing. Any ERC20 token would be able to list without a centralized entity, DAO, controlling the process, and we're also exploring addition of cross-chain support in the future, such as Binance Chain, Monero, etc. So you're going to be able to use DeFi for cross-chain, basically other blockchains like Binance, Monero, but that's all in the future. Right now, they're trying to basically work with all the other ERC tokens that you can't use. So specifically, one being the Matic network. Whether the Matic network directly partners with them and helps scale the transactions of this new project, the Matic network is still going to benefit because they're actually going to be able to be listed and benefit. So also lending and borrowing. Users have the capability to unlock their tokens functionality for lending to receive an interest rate and borrowing by paying an interest rate. That's huge. Trading. A corresponding trading pair will operate on UniLend to include decentralized spot trading functionality. So you'll be able to do some trading as well. Liquidity. By providing liquidity, users are able to receive fees in proportion to their liquidity pool stake. So you'll also be able to use, all the tokens listed. You'll be able to provide liquidity with your own tokens that you hold and receive, a portion of the liquidity pool stake. Governance. The protocol will be governed by its token holders through proposals in order to ensure adjustments to the protocol are made with a majority of consensus. I mean, you already, example of governance, you have like Compound, Aave, they have their governance systems. So this is saying they will also have governance. Native utility token. The native utility token on UniLend will be UFT, UniLend Finance Token. The token will have multiple aspects for governance, value, and much more to be released in a later blog post. So more to come. And then user interface and user experience. And intuitive and user-friendly interface designed to provide seamless trading and lending borrowing experience. I really have to say this is probably true because the Matic network directly works with a seamless abilities to use any type of dApp that is associated with the Matic network. Being that Chandra is from the Matic network, I would imagine that his interface, and user experience will be very intuitive, essentially. So, it's awesome to see this. It's definitely awesome to see this. Definitely something to look out. I guess I will just read this last piece here. there's more here, but we'll read this last piece. Currently, only a selected few assets are allowed into the DeFi industry. These assets are currently listed on Compound, Aave, and others. You have DAI, USDC, ETH, Wrapped, BTC, USDT Maker, ZRX, Rep, BAT, Binance USD, Enjoy, Kyber Network, Link, and SNX. I believe that's synthetic tokens. And it says this leaves over 6,000 additional assets that are not integrated with higher market caps to further boost the efficiency of decentralized finance liquidity, including Crow, BNB, HT, OKB, Leo, Matic, and so much more. So essentially, they're saying they're going to be reaching out and trying to support a lot of other projects. So this is truly going to revolutionize DeFi, this project. It's not a Uniswap clone. It's truly better than that. I know a lot of projects are trying to copy Uniswap, but this is truly not a clone and a lot better. So this is exciting to see. I would really like to see the Matic network working directly and scaling this project, but all in all, no matter what, this project is going to benefit the Matic network. So again, like kind of tying everything all together, Chandra is going to be missed, being that he's moving on to this new opportunity, but he's really creating new opportunities for the Matic network in making this move, as I really believe any team member moving from the Matic network is. And any concern you have about team members moving on, you really shouldn't be concerned, because these are all benefiting the Matic network, and the team is truly growing, and there will always be someone to do more great things for the project. So again, I'm very excited for you, Chandrash, and I'm very excited for the Matic network still, guys. Moving into DeFi is huge. So again, follow me at Crypto Secret Circle on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at circle_crypto. So let's go to my profile here. Here it is, the Twitter handle. And yeah, a lot going on, guys. A lot more to come. I'm posting some funny Matic related TikTok videos on my Twitter. I post TA. It's mainly about the Matic network, but there's so much more that you can learn and find out, news related, if you follow me. So stay tuned and have a good one, guys. Never give up on the future of money.